Hi guys, hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, hello. Today I came very prepared, which isn't often the case because I would usually just sit down and just, whatever comes through type of a situation. I may have ideas or receive messages, but today was different. And it does have to do with the Virgo full moon lunar eclipse that is happening on the 13th, regarding 13th, respectively 14th of March. It's a big thing that is happening, and I did quite a bit of meditating this morning, and I had a bunch of things coming through. And first of all, I want you guys to be aware of what this lunar eclipse is bringing with it. It is an intensified full moon, basically. It illuminates areas in our lives that require attention and that are also prompting change. And this particular eclipse in Virgo is emphasizing the themes of healing, service, and personal well-being. It also encourages us to scrutinize our daily routines, our health practices, and the way we offer our skills to this world. So stepping more into purpose can definitely be one of the themes of this particular Virgo lunar eclipse, okay? You're asked to release perfectionism, which is something that Virgo can definitely make you consider. And then to embrace the change. So that means go with the flow, be open to the changes that want to come in. I highly recommend finding some alone time, hermiting energies here, not exclusively, but also just so you can incorporate the energies that are floating around. I was also given Matthew 6:12, 14, I don't know what that means, verse 14 or something, but it's Matthew 6:12. It is, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that trespass against us. This is a huge, seems to be a huge topic, guys. And it was so interesting because I was given a channeled message on how to release karmic bonds, karmic ties, and I actually posted that over on Universal Power Meditation. It's a 20-minute long healing ritual, a channeled healing ritual that I highly recommend if you feel in any way called to hop over there and check it out. I'll attach the link down below. It came together as a bundle, this reading as well as the the ritual meditation that is coming through, that came through, okay? I also want to say, and I will timestamp this for those who are impatient and just want to hop to the reading, which I understand, Patreon. This is really important because I said this before. Apple, they started to do Apple payment over there, and they take 30% off of what you guys are, are paying as Patreons, are contributing for this channel and for myself. And Apple's coming in and taking 30%, which I find outrageously greedy, but it only happens when you join through the app. So please just hop on your desktop instead of the app and do it via your desktop through the usual link that you would find below. Or if you want to contribute and help, in forms of donation, I'll post the link down below as well. There's nothing that's taken away. It's crazy. I just wanted to say that that's really important in case this is bothering you as well and you don't want Apple to, take all that money away. So anything else? Yes, I will also post with regards to the energies of this particular lunar eclipse. I will post in the community section what this means for each individual sign. So if you're interested, also link down below. We have a bunch of links attached today in the comment section. Check them out if you feel so called. And let's now hop into your reading. All right, let's hop right in. We're using the Messenger Oracle to find out what energies we're working with this particular Virgo full moon lunar eclipse, and how we can, to be aware of the energies and to know how we can best profit from those energies that are currently coming through. You already heard me speak about a couple of highlighted areas that are important for us. This one, no. This one, yes. So interesting. I noticed that sometimes the card that's falling out, and this has been happening for a while, is not it, but the one right underneath it is it. So it kind of stops. It stops the card that is meant to come out in its tracks. This one, yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a bunch going on in this card. Okay, we have let two become one. Now this is very, very interesting. Number 24 breaking down to a 6. So that means you're stepping into the limelight with this, or some of you are stepping into the limelight. But for the reasons of alignment, I'm doing this. I hope you know who this one is for. It's aligning the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We have huge energies here present. There's a huge gift in this. You know, she's in her feminine energies when she feels most protected, and he's in his energies when he feels like he's the protector, the provider, the one that is not necessarily calling the shots but making things happen. Okay, the natural roles, and this is internally, but it can also be expressed externally. I'm also was immediately drawn to the dragonfly here, which is that symbol of transformation, you know, from the water, so even a change in elements, up into the air, which is like incredible. What are they doing underwater? And then they're going out of the water. So there's something about breathing, and I've noticed in the past readings and also the meditations I've recorded over on Universal Power Meditations, my throat is somehow acting up, and in the last reading that was also the case, and I'm just like, wow, like there's massive throat clearing going on. Truth is coming to light, and hence also forgiveness. You know, the trespassing part is so important, you know, that yes, people trespass against us, but we also trespass against people. So the forgiveness and the letting go, releasing the karmic cycles that have been going on for centuries is what I'm hearing, could also be part of this Virgo lunar eclipse. Things are highlighted, things are coming to the light, and we're supposed to work and transform with it rather than going into division and into, wow, I'm giving my ego in this and I'm going to go bananas with everybody else. Just center yourself is the message here. Really, and this ritual healing that I didn't really create it. I mean, I did kind of create it, but I also received the channeling, so co-created, let's put it that way, with spirit, with my guides, is over there available, and it really ties in here. So it comes as a bundle, as they said. That's why they wanted me to do them both and make sure that it gets out before this before this lunar eclipse in Virgo. There's a bunch that is shifting for all of us. And again, the asking, if we're stepping into this newness, we have to let go of the old. We have to release, each and every single one of us, what no longer serves us, what no longer serves the collective. We have to let go and we have to forgive. And this can be super hard sometimes to work through all of the emotions that are coming up with this. I don't generally recommend, and that's what you heard me say hopefully on this channel a lot also already, is like, I don't recommend you overriding your own feelings and just stepping into forgiveness. However, those of you that are ready or that want to, this healing ritual can be super, super beneficial. It is powerful. It is potent. I could already feel it today. Like I did it this morning with a couple of people that I had to forgive, and also myself. So, and that really shifted something. And I needed to rest after that because I felt it. It was intense. But it's working, so that's good. Read this no. So this is amazing. And the leadership qualities too. New leaders will emerge, my dear friends here. Leaders that are different from what we have been used to for a very long time. Things are truly shifting. And it's funny too, and this is all dusted, but I need to show you. This is from the Universal Power Oracle. That is not yet available. It's not the actual thing, please. I printed this out, okay? But what they're showing me is this here. So the triangle, the sacred geometry that is so relevant, that is in the plants, it's in the water, it's in the crystals, it's in the sunlight. The fractals is what they're giving me here that are all around us. There's a huge increase in cosmic light. I'm also getting cosmic blue light that is hugely increased at this time, and that can make us physically more tired, and it is demanding on our bodies. So make sure you're resting enough. Make sure your routines are aligned with this. Yes. If you need to shift your routines because they're no longer applicable, please do so. if you're looking for routines, tools for trauma is out there. That is amazing for that. It's not just for people who suffered trauma, which it is absolutely excellent for. It's also for those that are trying to get their lives back on track, because it offers you 7 different routines with amazing calming nervous system techniques throughout different genres. And then you can ultimately put together your own routine that you beneficially would do every day, every other day, to really keep you on track and in alignment and at your highest vibration possible. Okay, I'll link it down below. Ooh, we haven't worked with that in such a long time. Wow, the illustrated crystallery. Oh my goodness, haven't worked with that one in ages. Wow, okay, cool. So crystals could indeed be, oh yes. Okay, you might have heard me say that on this channel before too. You know how, and it came through in a bunch of channelings already with the Atlanteans, and how they had that type of foresight where they knew one thing was coming to an end. So they left us something in foresight, because they knew also that we would need certain crystals. So from my understanding, they were manifesting their thoughts, their beliefs, their frequencies in crystal form, and they were put in different locations throughout the Earth's grid. And they have recently come back online, and will also consecutively come online here. I know this is really far out there, but still seems to be relevant. So if you call yourself a grid worker or identify as a grid worker, pay close attention to those energetic hits from those very crystals, okay? This one, yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay, dude. Dude, okay, did we or did we not just do the infinity symbol? Look at this, the sun and the moon. Like, we have the infinity symbol here. Something is really coming into balance. It's at sacred center. We're all being asked to come into balance internally here, to work with the elements, to bring, there's something very ancient that is being reborn. You know, not just the divine feminine that is being reborn, it's also the divine masculine that is then arising out of this in a very healed form, I want to say. It is, you know, this old wisdom, the old knowledge is coming back online. Manifestation, you may have noticed like those huge shifts that are taking place at this time. Mindset is going to shift, like limiting beliefs are dissolving all of a sudden, where it's so hard to believe. You may be feeling like you've had this limiting belief for decades, and all of a sudden it breaks open, it breaks away, and you cannot believe you ever thought that way or ever were even allowing yourself to be limited in such a way. And hence things become possible, literally miracle energy. Things are becoming possible in such a miraculous way for you, for all of us, that have not been possible before. But all of a sudden here it is, and it's like a sudden shift that, like, I can only emphasize this here. Read this note. We have selenite. Selenite is a crystal that really connects us to the higher realm. Sometimes it can be a bit too intense, especially when your crown chakra is wide open and you're not grounded enough. Then those crystals I would recommend staying away from. But if you want more connection, then go for those. And there's also the significance of the selenite and this particular Virgo full moon to charge your crystals, but only if you can deal with the energies, because it is so amped up what is happening there. So be mindful, especially because it's bundled with that lunar eclipse here. Be mindful of those energies. Like, really check in with yourself. What do you need? Do not overwork yourself, you know? Step away from, oh, this wasn't perfect, so I can't put it out there, or I'm not perfect, so I can't put myself out there. Like, feelings of unworthiness could come up with that very topic strongly, but also something that can be worked through quite quickly, I feel like, okay? Wait, I'm trying to translate something that I know in German, and I know what they're trying to say. If it's too hot for you, get out of the kitchen type of a situation. So be mindful of those energies. They are no kindergarten play here, okay? This needs to be said. Make sure you're grounding yourself a lot. Headaches can occur, so drink plenty, my friends. That's really important. Oh, I forgot to say something. If you're still here, the Patreon poll, I forgot to say that. I have posted a Patreon poll, which is currently on world events. So if you still want to change that, or if you want that to stay, please give us your vote, okay? Over on Patreon, for those that are Patreons. Okay, let's see, come back to this. Oh, we're here already. Well, no, we won't do it again. We'll move forward. No. Yes. Oh, okay. Work your light, Oracle, but there's definitely something that's being balanced, which is incredible. And please know that everything has its seasons too, okay? It's not always going up. It's sometimes going down, you know? Just follow the seasons. Think about how the year is structured, and not in all parts of the world, but in some parts of the world where we have like the seasons, and how things are shifting around with the shifting seasons. And the tree doesn't always have fruits. That wouldn't be so beneficial. And the tree doesn't always lose its leaves. That wouldn't be so beneficial. And the tree isn't always green. That wouldn't be so beneficial. You get the sense of it. It's like life comes in season. It comes and goes in seasons. We have the ebb and the flow. You know, the sea is moving in and out. It's like the moon is moving, you know, in different stages, and to be aligned with that, to be more aligned with the elements, can be very, very, very beneficial at this time and going forward, okay? So doing moon rituals, you know, making moon water, attending moon cycles, that sort of a thing, and anything that has to do with nature can be super beneficial at this time. Yes. What was that exactly? Like, I saw something briefly, but I didn't because it was too quick, and then it flipped itself over, and then I have another card here. So there may be something that is, and I couldn't even guess what kind of card that was because it was just a split second. So something may be revealed to us just teeny tiny briefly, and we cannot even catch a glimpse of it before it's gone again. None of those cards, but it was just that event. It was almost like a flash. That's interesting. Oh, I meant to do another reading on whether or not there's going to be like a great flash of light, because I did have that vision a couple of years back, how there was going to be a flash of light hitting the earth. And I meant to do a reading on it soon. I don't know if that's going to come about, but I think so. And then because I'm wondering if there's actually like a huge flash, like a single event, or whether there are several events where this is happening. I know that there's a lot of light, increased light, that is hitting right now, so I wouldn't categorize that as one single flash either, but I might do a reading on this. This one, no. Well, next one, this one, yes. Boundaries, yes. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Now that is a fabulous topic that is indeed tied into the throat chakra here. As you can see, many hands are trying to grab her beautiful energy here. Be mindful, you know, that alignment that is occurring within you currently. And we can see like her chakra system is very aligned here as well. That is relevant, that you know how to protect yourself psychically and on this earthly realm, because when energy such as yours is becoming so delicious and more delicious with more alignment, you need to form healthy boundaries here, because not everybody is supposed to have access to you. It's amazing that you're such a kind person, but be mindful of this, because energies, those are your energies, and you're making that decision who you're going to give that out to, okay? And throat, again, has to do with boundaries, respecting your own boundaries and respecting those of others, okay? Phew, and she's literally doing like, whoa, dude. Whoa, step back. Like, there is a boundary, in case you haven't seen it. If I have to, you know, hold up a sign, I will, type of a situation. It's being vocal about it. Being vocal about it. And that also goes for the psychic realm, by the way. You can be very vocal about that, okay? It's like with human beings, set that boundary and set it and mean it, okay? Same on the spiritual realms. If you're channeling love and light, then it's love and light exclusively. There is no impatience or anything else in that realm. Otherwise, it is not love and light, not welcome, okay? If you're feeling energies in your house that you don't want there, vocalize it. Tell them to leave. This is your home. It's a sacred space, okay? And same workplace, wherever you are. This is a sacred space. This is your space, and let that be so. Read this? No. Okay. Ooh. Kind of intrigued by Isis, but I don't think that's it. No. Okay. We have the gateway of light activation that wants to come in here. When I asked the question, how can you guys best work and we best work with the energies, the answer here is journaling. Journaling can be super beneficial to just tap in with yourself, to check in. How are you? How are you feeling? How is your day going? How do you want your day to go? You know, how do you want to feel throughout this day? That type of a thing. And also, what kind of feelings arise within you throughout this day? Have you had a dream throughout the night? Journal it down, because there's a lot of messages that are coming through at this time. Meditate, find that stillness within the chaos, within those intensified energies, okay? Become still and intensify. You can intensify that alignment by actually drawing like the infinity symbol on your body where you feel you're called to do so. Let two become one here, my dears. Let two become one. And that also goes for people in general. You know, when we work against each other, it's like we're all one. And I specifically felt this morning in meditation, in my journaling practices, where I was like, okay, if we continue the karmic cycles, first of all, if we don't break them, aka find forgiveness, true forgiveness for the other person and for ourselves, that means we have to repeat said karmic cycles and also possibly a lifetime with exactly those things. So make peace with it. You might not want another go around here. You might just want to close this one out, okay? And you can. You absolutely can. And the hurt that you do onto another, you do to yourself. And that is a very real thing. And that takes practice and that takes attention, I want to say here, because it is ever so easy to let thoughts slip, to let words slip in a certain direction versus staying aligned with what is, with this unconditional love. And I'm speaking to myself also. I need to say this here very clearly. I'm working on this. I am working on it. I'm only human, just like you are. So it's just like the messages that are coming through are for me alike as they are for you alike, okay? So that constant working, like staying with it, staying committed, working on that. Why are we here? To learn more of unconditional love, to come back to that state of oneness, you know, and to really be aligned within it. Again, that ties into that very healing ritual that I channeled for you over on Universal Power Meditations. If you're keen to check it out, please do so. It is powerful. It ties in that. Let's find more forgiveness for one another. Let's find more forgiveness. Let's try to step away from shaming and guilt tripping also within ourselves, shaming and guilt tripping ourselves. Let's step away from that. Let's make a conscious effort, because a very good friend of mine just said, like, how different would the world be if we wouldn't feel shame or guilt anymore, if we could let go of that. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, we would live in a very different world. And I'm thinking in terms of narcissism, from what I know, that stems from a lot of shame. So I think there's a lot of dissolving in that as well. No. And I know this reading is a little bit different than usual. I'm talking a lot more, I feel like, not so much on the card, but otherwise as well. So, wow. Exactly. Babe, yes. We have Merkaba. Oh my God, look at that sacred geometry. Yep, exactly. I want to show you like the comparison again. That is crazy. Let's get a card that is more straight and not, yeah, just be you, exactly. Look, you have the Merkaba with the sacred geometry here, particularly with the triangles. It's so funny that they had me show the back side of it. It's incredible. You know, that light activation body, and I just want to leave that here on the side so it can activate the space. Merkaba activation, transcendent ascension. You are rising up. We are collectively rising up. And for that, we have to do our work. Each and every single one of you individually, of us individually. These are big, big energies, rainbow energies. And it's so funny because the thumbnail of the ritual is very colorful and is very aligned. I specifically put in like rainbow light, so that's very interesting that that comes in here again. And all that beauty, you know, the flower of life, how we all go in perfectly together, and how you are perfect as you are in all your imperfections. Like, you are so divine, and to realize your divinity, this is where it's at currently and going forward. But this eclipse, I feel like, is going to bring that up. So step into that place where you actually appreciate yourself for who you are, internally, externally, your own beauty, your own perfection in all its imperfections, that shadow work and that light. Bring them together, okay? Like, this is marvelous. What an amazing time. What an amazing time. And I know there's a lot of polarity, there's a lot of division, but guess what? You can step out of it and you can align yourself. This is your realm, your creator. So create something beautiful, okay? Create something magnificent, like from the heart space, that serves everyone. Yes, okay, yes. Okay, read this note. They don't want me to read anything today. Okay, good. What else? This one, yes. Okay, and we're bringing in the fairies. Woohoo! We got quite the pile over here already, but it's okay for some reason. And oh, that's interesting. For one of you, or a limited a limited number of you here, I'm getting OCD. So stepping away a little bit from that, and for that, going to the core of things here, because the OCD is just a symptom. If you want to work with me, by the way, we still have the March discount going on, 10% on all my offerings, down in the description box, not in the comment section, of the description box. Or you can just reach out to me at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. The higher guidance coaching calls and the private healing readings are really excellent. I can only recommend them. I'm a somatic coach, a certified somatic coach, and I incorporate all these techniques with my higher guidance, with the alignment, with channeling, with pulling cards, with what I'm feeling clairsentient in my body to help you heal and to help you align with your highest good, with your purpose, with your highest expression. So reach out at universalpowertarot at gmail.com. This one, no. This one, yes, yep. The sun, no way! If you would like to. The sun, yes, okay, perfect. This is amazing. This is such an incredible reading. Yes, we do have to do work, yet the results seem to be evident pretty much immediately. It's in this other reading, the last one I did with the split, it was really evident that there were two timelines that are strongly showing themselves that you can choose to tap yourself into or not. The one is very, very fear-based and can send you spiraling, and the other one takes you up very, very high, and that's the one where you have faith and trust. And this is exactly that. You know, you're working and you're working through it and you're transforming and you're having faith and trust and you're not wavering. You're really making an effort to stay aligned. Mind, heart, coherence, okay? Emotions and thoughts are aligned. You know what you want. You're setting your intention. And to some of you, this is taking you straight to your purpose here, straight into your purpose. So the sun with number 19, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Commendations? I don't know what that means. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Gratitude is the highest vibration, or one of the highest vibrations. That's how you attract, you know, that's how, in general, it just feels so good to be in gratitude, you know, for the things. If you make that a practice, wow, it just like that really takes off. It really takes you places. Because it helps you manifest and it helps you have a better life experience in each and every single moment. It's like unbelievable. Things that we take for granted, using our hands, seeing with our beautiful eyes, hearing birds, hearing music is such a gift. Our feet that carry us every day, we're so protected. Like the food that you eat, there are so many things to be grateful for. And if you put yourself first thing in the morning into those states, they will carry you throughout the day. So mind your practices, mind your thoughts and words, really important. And also your body, it's your physical vessel that makes everything possible here. So be mindful and appreciative of your physical vessel. Read this? No. Okay. I think we're coming to an end here of this reading. Anything else you would like them to know? Yes. Okay, this one, yes. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe not. The energy oracle cards over here for you, for us. Let's see what we have. So cool. With the last two moon readings, I really wanted to do them, but I was sick and my child was sick, so I couldn't do them. So I'm so stoked to bring back the moon readings because we had them going for some time. And then I no longer felt called to do them, so we'll see how long this is going to go. But for the time being, it's pretty cool. This one, no. This one, yes. Okay. Caring connections. Yeah, that's really important. The card is a little bit cheesy, I have to say. That's how I perceive it in my evaluation over here. Number 14, breaking down to a 5. Great change. But what I was immediately getting with this is not the image so much versus the feeling that comes up, the intentions of this card. And I saw the flower of life again. So that feeling of oneness, how important human connection is, are, treat your neighbor as you would treat yourself. Now that is a tricky one, because if you're treating yourself badly, how are you going to treat your neighbor? Badly as well. You know what I mean? And even if that's in thoughts, because sometimes we think, and I'm coming from that place very also, like from thinking, you know, I'm not doing these things, and then realizing, yes, I am, and then to coming to shift that and transform that and treating, you know, myself better, self-care, self-love, and really working on that part so that you can really genuinely love thy neighbor, not out of people pleasing. And that can be a hard realization to have, okay? I know, but it's an important one to have, a really important one, because it comes from a completely different place. It comes not from trauma or from hurt, it comes from a genuine place. And that is not to say that that's a bad thing. It isn't. It helps you evolve, and it's unconscious, okay? And then when you become conscious, you can change that around. So it is really about those connections and connecting with the animals, with the plants, with the human beings that are in your life or that you meet on a daily basis. And again, this is a task. This is a task. It is beautiful. It can be super beautiful, and it can be super hard as well. It's both. It's so putting in the work is highly beneficial, and it brings about such amazing connections. Like when you do the work and you're stepping into those places, the connections that you will have and invite into your life, whether they be romantic or soul family, soul kins, it's just, oh, it's amazing. It's really something. Read this? No. Anything else you would like to say? Yes. Okay. This one? No. Yes. Okay. Now we're coming to a close. The Heart and Soul Oracle 333. 4 threes is just what I saw. That's cool. So the healer number. Okay. Let go. Let go is the thing here. Go with the ebb and flow of things. Again, when you step into trust and faith, you will be asked to let go of control and to really step into the flow of life and go with it, because we're one with it, okay? We're one with it. We have just forgotten for too long that we are also part of the whole thing. We are part of this ecosystem. We're one strand in the universal song, each and every single one of us. And if you're missing with your particular alignment and vibration, then, you know, that song is not as beautiful as it could be. So step out, my dear, step out, make yourself seen. Okay. I have to keep shuffling. What do you have for us to close out this reading? This one, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. It says all is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Exactly, exactly. So that is mind heart coherence, that alignment here, and your vision, you know, your heart vision. Amazing. Believe in your dream, love it, breathe it, and let it fill your thoughts. But you must take action also. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Exactly. Dreams are first envisaged, but then must be built. Exactly. And that is led to become one. That's the feminine that is dreaming up things, the high priestess. And then the masculine element within yourself that makes it so. Okay? Yeah, that takes the action. You will succeed if you work at it. Exactly. And I want to say to every single one of us, we will succeed at this if we put in the work here. It is very much up to us how this is going to unfold here, but it is glorious. It can be so glorious. Okay. And believe in it. Believe in it, my friends. Do the work, sit in meditation, journal, do your nature walks, whatever it is, appreciate and really feel into this, what this world can be, okay? I love you so much. What a wonderful message. At least I felt the energies of it. It was amazing. And I hope you got some benefit from it. I hope it helped you as well. I'm sending you so, so much love, light, and shadow. And again, if you would like to work with me, everything is down below. The email address, 10% off until the end of March. Love you so much. See you next time. Bye.